The first step in our journey of working with Microsoft Excel is understanding exactly what Excel is used for. So Excel is a spreadsheet, and spreadsheets, that's a general category of software, spreadsheets, that allow you to work with numbers. So spreadsheets and Microsoft Excel, which is a spreadsheet software, spreadsheets and Microsoft Excel allow you to work with numbers. So just like word processing software allows you to work with words and create amazing documents with tables of content and paragraphs and footers and images, you could create amazing documents with word processing software like Microsoft Word. With Microsoft Excel, which is spreadsheet software, you work with numbers and do amazing things with numbers. So that's what Microsoft Excel is designed for. It's designed for working with numbers. It's like a customizable calculator. So it's a calculator that you could create formulas and functions and customize it to work with numbers in the way you want those numbers worked with. Also, Microsoft Excel allows you to organize data. So you could organize data, text data, put it into a spreadsheet, have all that data there, sort it, have text and numbers, sort it alphabetically, sort it by numbers. So Microsoft Excel allows you to do that too. So primarily, the main things you should get from this video is that there's this category of software called spreadsheets. And spreadsheets allow you to work with numbers, and Microsoft Excel is one type of spreadsheet software which you can work with. Google has its own spreadsheet software, which we'll see a little bit of that in this course. But Microsoft Excel is spreadsheet software, and spreadsheet software allows you to work with numbers and organize data. That's the main takeaway. So now I'm going to just do a little show and tell so you can see some of the stuff that you can do with Microsoft Excel. And to do that, I have a few files here. This first file, and you have access to all these files, and I'll show you how to get to them in just a moment. This first file here shows us some AdWords analysis. And so here I have a bunch of data, some text data, and I have number data associated with that. And over here, I'm doing some formulas, some calculations on that data, and I see a bunch of pound signs. So those pound signs tell me that there are numbers back there behind the pound signs. And if I double click right here where my mouse is, it expands that column. Before there wasn't room in the column to show all the numbers, so it's just showing me the pound signs. But if I double click right on the border between these two things right there, and we'll see this again, then it opens up that column and I could see those numbers. If I wanted to, I could select this spreadsheet right here. I could go up to the Data tab on the ribbon, and then I could choose Sort This A to Z, and it just sorted all that in alphabetical order. I'm going to hit Undo right there and leave this the way it was. And now let's take a look at another example, and we're going to see how to work with all this stuff as we go through the course. So you could also create charts in Excel. So you could do things like this right here, or like this, or like this, or like that, or like that, or like this, or like that. All kinds of really cool stuff that you could do with charts in Excel. Let's take a look at another example of things we could do with Excel. So we could do date and time. We could do basic tables like this. We could do loan amortizations like these. We could do a summary table which summarizes data like this one. And we could calculate retirement, how an investment might grow. We could also do a grade book for school like this. We could do conditional formatting, which depending upon what is happening, right? If the condition is one way or other, the true and false changes. So we could do all of that. So just taking a preview here of some of the stuff that we could do with Excel and all of the stuff that we're going to learn in this course. So here's another big table with a whole lot of data. And this data here is randomly generated. If I go to the data ribbon again and just come up here and hit refresh, it's going to refresh all of that data. Did you see that? All of that data is being dynamically created just so I can experiment. I created this data on the fly, and we'll see how to do that too in this course. So this just shows you a preview of some of the stuff we're going to learn in this course. You should be excited. I'm excited for you because you're going to learn some amazing things. And by the end of this course, you're going to have great skills with Microsoft Excel. And the primary takeaway from this video is that Excel allows you to work with numbers. Excel is a type of spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are a certain category of software that allow you to work with numbers, and Excel is spreadsheet software. It's designed to allow you to work with numbers. It's like a giant calculator that you could customize. So it allows you to work with numbers, do calculations on them, and also organize data. So I could organize text data, sort text data, and do things with text too. So it's a really powerful tool. It's going to give you a lot of power. Investing your time in understanding how to use this software is going to serve you well in your life because it's going to allow you to manage numbers and data more efficiently. So that's just what spreadsheets do. That's this first video, just understanding what spreadsheets do. They allow you to work with numbers. They allow you to organize data. That's what spreadsheets do. See you in the next video.